the west side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
3-2 down. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Fought off foul.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a pop-up. McKinstry makes the grab, and that is bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting second.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Gleyber Torres.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Severino. This to third. Slings to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. The 1-1 is fouled off. The lefty fires. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Baez should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
That's a ball.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line to left. Green makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Detroit, and now it's going to be Riley Green. Severino kicks, deals. That one is upstairs.
1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. The 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. One out, and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. See you later.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses there, and the count is filled up. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, knocks it down. He's got it, and welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy Logan Davidson. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there. And we're back. So here's Baez now. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next,
Kerry
for the
Carpenter
Tigers.
up now for the Tigers.
Right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 to count.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Gleyber Torres. Baez runs. On the ground. Tags the runner for 1, and that's 2. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Next offering upstairs.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is down low.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
3-2. Hitting the air out to center field. Baez puts it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob
Next to hit,
Wilson.
Jacob Wilson. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Tipped into the mid, strike three.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. That's too low.
That's a ball.
And the count is even, 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Brent Rooker hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk,
Now
the base
batting,
runner over at first base is going to have a
Brent
very
Rooker.
aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carpenter under it. Nabs it, and that is that. The A's strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Comerica Park, and now the DH, Colt
Designated
Keith.
hitter, Colt Keith.
Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting,
Here's Riley
left
Green.
fielder, Riley Green.
This one in the air. On Duhar. Under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty.
Torkelson.
Here comes Torque to the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch
2
misses,
balls, 2
and it's
strikes.
2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. The 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Here's the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. That one lifted to left. Green settles under it. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. He's through 5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Movement in the bullpen, Hogan Harris. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Holman getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Look out! And it hit him.
First base.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
First and second, 2 down. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one missed. Gleyber Torres up next for the Tigers. Two on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to.
Pitching for the A's.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Hogan Harris, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Here's Luis Urias. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have got it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Digging in, Denzel Clark. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Off the mark there, and it's 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
They get 4 strikeouts in a row. Just back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. That clips the corner. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mitch Spence, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder,
Riley Green getting ready to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. It's 2-2. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. Full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. This one high in the air to left center. Soderstrom under this one. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jacob Wilson. 3 outs from a no-hitter. That one fouled off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brent
The
Rooker.
Athletics down to their last out. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Defense has been a huge factor today, but a chance for the no-no right here. Swing and a miss. He's done it.
I like it.